All right, I think we are live. Can you guys hear me? Check the comments. All right, let me actually refresh here. Yep, I think we're live. All right, let me actually refresh here. Yep. All right, thank you guys for joining the stream. We're gonna have a really good stream today. Offensive, not offensive, operation security, guys. This is so important, man. Really important, man. I can't wait to dive into it. Guys, remember to rate the course in the description below. Okay. And yeah, let's get started. Actually, let me show you guys this real quick. Can you guys see this on stream? I caught the P5, bro. So I'm gonna be playing this tonight, man. I've been waiting on this. So P5 tonight. So just wanted to bring that out. Very happy, bro. All right. Let's start with today's lesson. We're gonna go over operation security. What the heck is OPSEC? All right, this is something very commonly used in the field. Actually, let me actually show you this real quick. This is not on script. If you guys are familiar, and since we're on the red team side of things, I want to show you guys something real quick before I bring up the course actually materials. So let me present this and show you this. Share screen. Make sure the mic's up. Let me present this. Yep. So this is called the CRTO. It's a very popular red team certification. Now, I just want to read this part right here. Tell me if you guys find the keyword of today's lesson. They, talking about the students, will then go through each stage of an attack's lifecycle, from initial compromise to full domain takeover. Data hunting, exfiltration, students will learn how common OPSEC failures can lead to detection by defenders and how to carry out those attacks in a stealthier way. OPSEC failures. Guys, we're going to talk about OPSEC failures today. Obviously, in this context, it's between red and blue teams. But in this context, I'm sharing with you guys, it's going to be between you and hackers. All right? Let's close this out, and we're going to open today's lesson. All right? Operation Security. Let me download that and pull that up right there. Zoom in real quick. Only 18 slides. And if time does permit, we're going to try to crank a box out. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Let's get back to the dashboard. Let's talk about it. Operation Security. Ethical Hacking Edition. What the heck is Operation Security? We're going to talk about it, guys. And this is a topic I briefly hinted at a lot in last week's stream. I couldn't think of the name. It was Operation Security. I said OffSec or something. It's Operation Security. Now, what the heck is Operation Security? Let's get to it. All right. Here's the definition. Operation Security, OffSec, is a security and risk management process that prevents sensitive information from getting into the wrong hands. Another OPSEC meaning is a process that identifies seemingly innocuous actions that could inadvertently reveal critical or sensitive data to a cyber criminal. Guys, this is OPSEC, guys. Do you guys have good OPSEC? Think about it. Are you guys making sure sensitive informations are not getting into the wrong hand? And we're going to talk about examples on how that happens. Some people do it willingly or some unwillingly. Okay? But keyword cyber criminal. Remember what I opened up with CRTO is between the red teamer student and the blue teamer. All right? You want to make sure your OPSEC is so good they can't pick you up on their detection platforms. Again, in this context, it's between you and the cyber criminal. Let's read on. Why is this so important? Well, we're going to talk about it. The information that is often used against us by terrorists is not classified information. It is information that is openly available to anyone who knows where to look and what to ask. Much of our work is information, and none of it is classified. Predictive behavior, casual conversations, routine acquisitions, and other sources such as the internet can provide much important information to adversaries. We must be careful of what we are revealing. Failure to do so could provide our adversaries with information they need to execute additional terrorist acts. Guys, this is huge, man. Again, and social media is booming. That's why I added the images. It was symbolic. We're willingly, and remember what the first sentence said, is not classified information that these criminals are using against us. It's information openly available that we consented to putting it on these platforms, i.e., let's use Facebook on the list right here. On Facebook, people post pictures of their family, their marital status. Hackers could use that and attack you. We're going to talk about a certain attack right here, especially for single couples. If you're a single person, that's an exploit. Don't know the name of it right now, but it's in the slides that hackers could use against you. Yeah, if you're single, believe it or not. All right, children and all that stuff. And we're going to give some tips to parents and stuff like that. Watch what your kids are putting it online because criminals could use that against them. Okay, Twitter. Oh my gosh. How many times have we seen people lose their jobs over a Twitter post? All right. Whether it's, offensive, whether you're leaking critical information. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to try to look this up on the side. I believe there was an Apple person who lost their job. Let's see, over TikTok. I'm looking up the story right now. It's not planned. Oh, yes, guys, this is it. I'm going to drag it to the screen. Watch this. OPSEC. Apple contractor lost her job a month after her TikTok post on the company's offices went viral, report says. Guys, this is OPSEC, bro. This is OPSEC. Apple has strict NDAs. Strict NDAs. All right? And she was posting pictures of the offices, the setup, the topology, and then she got terminated. All right? Again, Apple knows, oh, shoot, we do not want this information online. We'll do anything we can in our power to make sure this doesn't happen again. And they fired the young woman. All right? Guys, this is serious. People are losing their jobs. All right? That was one example I just remember off the head. That was TikTok. All right? We talked about Twitter, people voicing their opinions, concerns, and stuff like that. Your employer sees that. Hacker sees that. Bad things can happen. Instagram, for example. A lot of crazy stuff goes on there. YouTube. Shoot, this goes for myself. Making videos and stuff like that. Hackers could use that against me. Well, they could be watching this course right now, getting their skills up, But all these other stuff, Reddit posts, all this stuff could be used against you. So, guys, if you're on social media, all right, I'm not telling you to get off social media. I personally don't use social media other than LinkedIn and YouTube. I try to be careful what I'm consuming. So please be careful on what you're posting on these online platforms because you're willingly giving consent to free information that people can easily data dump. Okay? I do want to there is a tool called, I believe, Clearbit, and this is the tool used to pull email address from companies or employees and stuff like that. Now, this is probably something you willingly didn't put on the internet, but there's ways to pull information about you. All right, so be careful. Table of contents. So what is today's lesson going to go over? We're going to talk about the problem and the solution. The problem of poor OPSEC and solution of good OPSECs. Processes and target. This is all going to be in one. All right. There's no, specific order. Solution for OPSEC, guys. After these slides, I hope you have a better understanding and you can provide yourself a solution to increase your OPSEC. Now, how to put the slide in here. I don't have any dependents. This is a warning for parents. This a warning. Listen up. Sharing personal information that can make it easy for someone to find out where they live or go to school can put them at risk in the real world. I'm going to stop right there. Guys, and I see a lot of parents do this. A lot. Hey, Timmy, say cheese for your school picture. Timmy's right in front of his school. Mom, how do I just put 2 thumbs up? All right, Mom. Click. Post it on social media. That's a cool thing. All right, sharing it with your network. Hackers can use that. Oh, okay. Oh, Timmy goes to Pen Test Academy. Interesting. Perhaps we'll send a explosive threat over. Guys, maybe extreme. This is stuff. This is what my mind goes through. Please, parents, be careful what you're posting online when it pertains to your children. All right. I believe there's actually a law about that, children can't even consent to certain things that could be posted online. I forgot the name of the law, something I learned in school a couple months ago. We're going to read on. It could also put them at risk of identity theft or even online grooming if they overshare with someone that may have bad intention. Guys, we're going there. I got to go there. All right. Remember what I said earlier about you single people. All right. Take a picture of Timmy. Take a picture of Clark or whatever. Now you're all, daughters, for example. Put your daughters online and stuff like that. Posting them online. Now hackers could what? Groom them. Guys, this is very, very serious. Don't believe me? Ask any young woman's DMs. Look at the DMs. Ask them for that. It gets crazy in there. Guys, you don't want to overshare too much information. Not only will creeps, malicious people, but hackers could use this against you. Guys, that's a threat that came out. Well, didn't came out. I heard of it last week. Let me see if I can quickly find it. This is an interesting threat. It's called what's the name of it? It's a cyber threat that hackers are holding your, sexual pictures as hostage for you to do certain things. Dude, this is where it's going. Cyber threat that holds your pictures. Let me see if I can find that one real quick. I found it, guys. I found it. Have you guys heard of the term sextortion? All right, it's it's new to me. It's a new cybercrime that I just found out about it. Now, we're going to pull up an article from U.S. Immigration. I'm about to drag it over here. Sextortion. Guys, why are we pulling this up? Remember what I said right here. It could put you, what is this it? Sharing personal information. Parents, sharing your personal information for your children. It could put them at risk of identity theft. Guys, when I was young, I had my identity stolen. Real talk. Had my identity stolen. Someone took my SSN. All right. Posed as me. Yes. And I had to go through a long fight. Although I was a child, parents had to go through a long fight to get my identity back. No. He's not really Malik. Our real Malik, he's young. I went through this. I went through it, bro. Now I'm giving this information back to you guys. Look at this right here. Even online grooming. Guys, let's pull up the article. Sextortion. Look at this. Oh, shoot. How did he get his number? It was probably posted on the internet. Oh, you're so hot. Thank you. I love you so much. More N-word pics. Seriously? Get your pants off or I will share other... Guys, this is what kids are going to... And no one's talking about it. This is on ICE. This is on the government website. These are cyber crimes that's going on. When did this article come out? I believe it came out last month. We're going to do a quick dive on sextortion. It's more common than you think. This goes into our lesson plan off sec. All right? One current sextortion trend targets boys between 14 and 17 years old. Adult predators pretend to be young girls feign romantic interests. Guys, what is this called in cybersecurity? Social engineering, the trickery of human emotions. All right? Look what it says. Pretending to be young girls feign romantic interest in the boys on gaming platforms. So I got to be careful when I'm on the P5 that I don't get sextorted. It's real talk, guys. This is stuff we don't think about. All right? Let's read on. It starts simply enough. A team responds to an online request to expose their body part on a webcam or send nudes solo. Blah, blah, blah. We're not going to go too deep into it. But this is what hackers are using to hold people hostage. All right? So this is my advice to you guys. Be careful what you put online. All right? Especially if you send it over SMS messages. Once hackers get that, you guys remember years ago when iCloud got leaked. You guys remember that? When iCloud got leaked? Woo! There was a lot of malicious pictures on the internet. Guys, I'm not making this up. So we're not going to go into this. Very deep article. These are some tips. Don't share your password. That's cybersecurity 101. Don't accept random friend requests from random. That's why in Discord, they have rules where, hey, you don't DM people. You don't PM people without permission. Don't give personal contact information, emails, or handles to anybody you haven't met in real life. Basic OPSEC. Guys, this is for parents. Teach your teens to report threats, though they may be stressed out or embarrassed. And some parents, their son or daughter, and I see this in real life. Man, I don't feel comfortable telling my mom or dad this. I don't know. I just don't have a good relationship. You guys got to be cool with your dependent. When I mean cool, understand them and stuff like that. Have that bond because you are their mother or their fathers. Work with them. They're your offspring. Protect them. And blah, blah, blah. Cover your webcam. Basic OPSEC rules. All right? So I had to throw that warning right out there for the parents, man. Let's go on to the next slide. Understanding the problem. Okay. What's the problem with bad OPSEC? All right. Let's see the concerns. According to a recent survey, this is from Verizon, you guys can look it up, 81% of Americans say they are concerned about their privacy on social networking sites. Shoot, I might be one of those 81% because I'm concerned too. What do you mean? Guys, when you download an app on an app store or you Android guys, Google Play Store, usually, hey, you got to accept the TOS. You're not reading through all of that. I guarantee you. Flick, flick, flick. Agree, consent, and you guys are not really looking at the privacy, rule books in that, and that's why Americans are concerned and stuff like that. What if social networking sites get breached? There's your data. All right, we see this a lot. Whether it's Twitter, Facebook, sites get breached, and now they're on IHaveBeenPwned.com. Guys, it never fails. So this is good. I'm glad that Americans are concerned about their privacy. This is very important. Now it's up to you. It's up to you to make sure you have good OPSEC so these attackers, these malicious people don't have personal information that they could use against you. All right? In digital world, ransomware, hey, we got personal information about your company. We're not giving it until you cough up some bans. And in real life, what do we call that? Blackmailing. Hey, I know what you did to Tom. I have the text messages. You better cough it up. Shh. Guys, it's the same thing. What's the hard truth? Well, the scary truth is that scammers/hackers can use information you freely give out on social media. Guys, we're not there's no victims. It's just volunteers. We volunteered to create social media profiles to then put ourselves online. I'm going to share this with the world. I just got this new job. I'm working for Google now. Okay, now you're working for Google. People know you're working at Google. Now they could throw some threats at you, spear phishing, all this other stuff. So the hard truth is you guys are actually freely giving the information out. I'm to blame too. There's stuff I put online. I put it there to increase my portfolio, but hackers could use that against me. All right. So please keep that in mind. Watch what you're putting out, especially if it's sensitive information, PPI, or when it comes to health records, when it comes to the HIPAA laws. Guys, you do not want to be posting that online. Guy, I see some crazy stuff. I mean, for example, I don't know if you guys remember what happened with Andrew Tate. Allegedly, he had cancer? How did they find that out? Allegedly, stuff they found online. So that's a hard truth that scammers/hackers could use against you. All right? Your posts, your profile, your behavior data to spy on you, scam you out of money, and steal your identity. As I got my identity stolen, that can happen to you if your OPSEC is poor. All right. So please be careful what you're posting on social media. And when I mean social media, that goes for YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Discord, Reddit, all that stuff. Watch out what you're posting. All right. Now, why is it important to have privacy on social media? We're going to talk about that. What is social media, you may ask? Or social media privacy? It refers to the personal and sensitive information that people can find out about you from your accounts. I was just talking to my bro. Shout out to Eustace. Just got off the phone with him. Bro's going for PNPT. He's like, yo, I'm learning stuff. I'm learning how to do enumeration, Clearbit. I know how to do some recon. Now, what he could do, let's say if he wants to do recon at a certain company, he could go on their LinkedIn and see the employees there. Bam. See their history, the degrees they have, their certs, their mutual network. Guys, this is all on social media. So hackers could use this to gather more information about you without even talking to you. Real talk. I'm telling you, that's how far we are right now. Back in the days, you had to talk to somebody in real life. You had to actually step outside the house. Now we can do some quick recon, get your whole history on a phone. You're on a Wikipedia page. All right? This information can be purposely shared, such as in public profiles and posts, or unknowingly shared, such as the data sites that share with other companies and social marketing agencies. That's why people are worried about these cookies. Stop ask me to accept cookies. I don't want my ISP learning about my browser history. People going off incognito. If you guys were there for the live stream last night, we talked about VPNs. A tool used to what? Hide your IP, encrypt your traffic, and stuff like that. These are methods to increase your OPSEC. All right? So, guys, really take notes and really take this to heart. Okay? Key information. Even with your account set to private, advertisers and scammers can gain access to your sensitive data in the form of profile information, such as your name, birthday, and contact information. Guys, let's keep it real. Ooh, another good OPSEC tip. If you look at job platforms or job postings, you have certain companies that will have their put jobs up and you have the recruiter right there. Okay, now you got the information of the recruiter or the talent acquisition manager. You could bombard them, email them privately, hey, I'm interested in that position. Or what you can use with that information, you can look at the requirements. Okay, the company uses this tool. They're requesting for that tool, so they must have Azure set up. Interesting. Oh, they're asking for Cisco. Oh, okay, now you have more information on that company through a job post. Think about it. If they're requiring these specific skill sets, they're probably using these specific skill sets / tools. So, profile information, status updates. Guys, oh my God. And I'm going to be honest, I'm barely on LinkedIn. I try not to go on it unless I'm DM'd or if I have notifications. Status updates include personal life events. What's a good example? Hey, guys, I got laid off. I see, dude, this was happening earlier this year. I got laid off. They'll post that on LinkedIn. Now, obviously, you want support for that. Hackers could use that. Oh, interesting. That person's laid off. Must be desperate. Let me see if I can get him with a financial scam. Or, and I fell for this last year. I'll be honest. I haven't told anybody this. I fell for a fake job posting. Yep. It was back in March of last year. It was a company. It's actually a real company, but the hackers, I don't know how they did it. I was applying to mad jobs on LinkedIn. Clicked on one of the jobs. I got an email. Hey, we would like to have an interview with you. I'm like, damn, already? Guess what? I should have picked up these red flags. The interview was through email. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, we're going to have an email interview. Okay, I was desperate. I wanted a cyber job. We had an email interview. Came back the next day. You got the job. I'm like, yo, dude, I'm telling you, I made a LinkedIn post. I was saying, everybody, guys, I'm in cybersecurity. Guess what happened when it came to the equipment? Oh, I asked him, hey, since I'm remote, are you guys going to be shipping me the equipment? Oh, no, here's a check. Cash this out and just send it to us and get your equipment. I'm like, excuse me? Yeah, just cash out this check and we'll get your equipment. We don't purchase it. You have to purchase it yourself. Red flag. My OPSEC was horrible. I fell for it. This is stuff that will happen to you guys if you're not keeping a good eye on your OPSEC, all right? And obviously, I was ridiculed and I was ashamed. I had to bring up that example. Location data. Oh, actually, I didn't even finish this. So, personal life events, work and relationship status. Guys, this is oh my God. Check this out. You're on LinkedIn, Facebook, or anything. All right. Just got married. And you got married to somebody in another tech company. They could use that status update. Okay, that's your spouse. Let me social engineer her. If I could get to her, I could get to you. Guys, this is how hackers are thinking. Real talk, So please be careful. Please. Relationship status. We talked about that. Religious belief. All right. That's a whole nother topic I don't want to dive into. Location data. Guys, we know this all the time. You're on an iPhone. Do you want to enable location settings? No. All right. Do you want to enable geolocations? Heck no. Because why? Hackers could use that and what? Get you through that way. Pinpoint where exactly we're at. You have stuff like Find My iPhone, which is a good feature, but hackers can exploit that. Another thing hackers could do with location and data. I don't have Snapchat. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Snapchat has a filter where it shows your live location like on the spot. Oh, shoot, he's there. Oh, he's over there. I mean, guys, what kind of OPSEC is that? What kind of OPSEC is that? So now hackers know, okay, he's not near his house, which is over here. Raid it. Let's kick the door down. This is what I'm thinking of. I'm assuming this is what hackers are thinking of. Okay? Location data such as hometown information and geo check-ins. Personal interest. Guys, this is a huge one. This is something, you should learn through, well, if you're an ethical hacker pen tester, you're learning this through social engineering, including hobbies and buying history. Hey, if Sally's, I'm seeing her like all these cat posts and all these, Save the cats and cat shelter. You know what? Perhaps I'm gonna craft a special phishing email. I'm gonna get her to make a donation. All right, here you go, Sally. And dude, craft that up, throw it to ChatGPT, craft it up, throw it to her. She falls for it. How do you know she was gonna fall for it? It was her personal interest. All right, she was into cats. She was into those lifestyles and stuff like that. All right, so that's stuff you might see, if you have poor OPSEC. Shared content such as personal images and videos. That goes for YouTube videos. A lot of people posting their life stories on YouTube, blogs and stuff like that. People could use those shared contents that you put up willingly against you. Okay. Lastly, posts from friends and families. Anything someone posts about you can be found and used by advertisers, hackers, and fraudsters. Excuse me, guys. And this is something I mentioned briefly. Parents, please be careful what you're posting online, especially when it pertains to your children and stuff like that. That could be used against them in the future, especially by hackers. That's how I got my identity stolen many years ago. All right, so please watch out for that, guys. Now, account takeover, guys, and we're going to talk about a major account takeover that happened 2 weeks ago. All right, I mentioned this throughout these past couple streams. I'm going to mention it again because it goes into today's topic about OPSEC, Operation Security. Many people unknowingly post personal information that could give hackers clues to their passwords or security questions. For example, posting about your hometown, pets, elementary school, or extended families. Guys, be careful. Oh, watch this. I'm going to pull up this article. Shout out to Heath. I think he did a video on this a long time ago. Smoke. Watch this. Are you guys familiar with the famous rapper named Pop Smoke? Now watch this. I'm gonna click this article and I'm gonna show this. This is an example. Rest in peace. But this is an example of poor OPSEC, and which actually caused somebody to lose their life. Actually, there we go. Right here. So we're on Capital Extra, and this was 2 years ago, man. Actually 3 years ago. Time flies fast. Pop Smoke accidentally exposed his home address on Instagram hours before death. Young dude, 20 years old. Look at that. This is an example of poor OPSEC. Now, with the rapper leaking his Hollywood Hills address, the ops actually pulled up and deleted him using that information they found online. There we go. We talked about the geolocation, the tags. Guys, you got to be careful. Rest in peace. Young dude, he was killing it, but now he's gone due to poor OPSEC. Okay? Now, we're going to get rid of that article. That just reminded me. That was not a part of the script, but it was an example of poor OPSEC really causing damages to people. All right, scammers. Either uses information to try to brute force their way into your account, or employ social engineering attacks to trick you into providing your password. All right? And that happens all the time. So you guys got to be careful of the scammers. All right? You guys see these scammers, whether they're on email, and the thing about these, and it goes back to cookies and sessions and all that stuff. Somehow they track your browser history. They track your wants and your likes and stuff like that, and they use that to scam you. As I brought up the example with the cat phishing email. You guys got to really be careful. Oops, I wasn't supposed to show that. You guys got to really be careful on what you're posting online. Now, in many cases, scammers don't even need to trick you into giving up your password or account information. Leaked social media accounts information sells on the dark web for as little as $25, which is true. I forgot the name of this platform, but you could purchase usernames and creds online, just like that. Guys, the dark side is a business. Dark web, illegal hacking, it's a business. How bad is it? Look at this. This is an example of account takeover. How did hackers took over Linus Tech Tips channel? This was this was on the IT news very hard a couple weeks ago. We got major big names in the field commenting on it. Heath Adams, John Hammonds, all right, commenting on this. YouTube channel Linus Tech Tips and 2 other Linus Media Group YouTube channels have been restored after a major hack that allowed a bad actor to do things like live stream crypto scams video. Now, I want to stop there. This hacker took it a step further. Not only did he take Linus' channel, which has over 10 plus millions, if I'm not mistaken, subscribers, he live streamed another scam on top of that. Guys, these hackers are just stacking. They're pivoting. Change channel names, even delete videos. In a new video, owner Linus explains that the breach bypassed things like password and two-factor protection because the bad actor targeted the session tokens that keep you logged into websites. Remember what we just read over here? Scammers don't even need your password or your account information. Guys, this is 2023. Hackers are just going to keep hacking. This is what we're going to. Obviously, now he got his channel back. Shout out to Linus. But that's an example of, bad OPSEC. All right. I believe one of his employees downloaded a malicious phishing email, and the rest is history. So, guys, really be careful on that. That is not proper OPSEC, and it can lead to stuff like this. Social media phishing scam. All right. Another way you could get targeted if you have poor OPSEC. If your social media accounts aren't set to private, and now, guys, anybody in the chat, if you have LinkedIn, you'll know you can't even message certain people unless you're premium, you have email credits, all right? Unless you're connected to them, which that has to be on their side. Or I believe in some accounts you can't even message. So that's a good example of, protecting your social media accounts so you're not getting malicious or unwanted messages, okay? Now, if your social media accounts aren't set to public, you can receive messages from anyone. Even scammers trying to get you to click on malicious links. Think about that. If I get into one of your LinkedIn accounts just through the messaging platform, and hey, check out my portfolio, check out my YouTube channel, and I'm putting it through a bit.ly, a URL shortener, and I have you click it, you're done. This is scams via social media. All right. Even scammers trying to get you to click on malicious links. Oh, yeah. Last year, 12% of all clicks led to fake phishing websites originated on social media. Guys, that's a stat. You guys can research it. 12% of just clicks led to fake phishing sites. We talked about this, I believe, in the last stream class last night about DNS poisoning. All right. We're leading people to fake sites. All right. Fraudsters also regularly use social media to run romance scams and investment fraud scams. Guys, I hinted at this earlier. Remember when I talked about the grooming and the single guy? I'm about to come to you guys. The next slide. Fraudsters also regularly use social media to run romance scams, investment fraud schemes. In the past few years, the brutally named pig butchering scam has run rampant on social media, costing victims over 10 billion. I never heard of an attack like this. What the heck is pig butchering scam? What is that? It's where hackers will use social media to, hey, let's start a relationship. You know what? I'm really into you. I'm kind of running low on rent. Do you mind if you send me a Cash App or a Zelle? Guys, these hackers are smartening up, and you guys need to be prepared. And it's going to lead to this. Now, what is a pig butchering scam? And are you a victim? This is a real-life story that happened, and we're going to talk about it. 25-year-old Diva Gadasele, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, joined Tinder, which is what? Social media. She was looking for love. And the sparks flew. And when she connected with Jerry, a.k.a. the hacker, all right, and if I'm not mistaken, that's a hack. I think that's a hack the box, a charismatic young man with an interest in cryptocurrency trading. Oh, hey, Jerry, you seem nice. You seem like a great guy. Perhaps we can make a great couple. The two quickly built a relationship online, with Jerry convincing Divya to send parts of her recent inheritance to his trading partner. Guys, this is what hackers are doing. Social engineering. I love you. You're the one. Heart. This is what hackers are doing to steal your family inheritance. Guys, look at the yo, these hackers they're running the bait, bro. They're running out with racks. She started with 10,000, then 86,000. Then multiple six-figure transfer, all of them going to Jerry's special investment platform. Guys, this is real. This is happening. But what kind of scam is this? But it was all part of one of the most fast and growing types of scams in the world, the pig butchering scam. Look how much Divya fumbled the bag. Let's read how she fumbled the bag. We just read how much bags did she fumble. By the time of Divya realized she was a victim, she lost $8 million from her inheritance. Damn. I wish I had a soundboard. $8 million this hacker Jerry ran off with. All because of poor offset. You know what? I'm gonna join Tinder. I'm looking for love. Perhaps we could start a great relationship. All because of that. Oh, your emotions got you into this situation. 12% of Americans who have used dating apps have experienced pig butchering, which has more than doubled from 5% over the last 5 years. Before you invest in any new cryptocurrency platforms or take trading advice from an online friend or love interest, get familiar with the red flags of pig butchering scams so that you know how to avoid becoming a victim. So you got everyone watching this, you have been warned. You know what a pig butchering scam is. Do not fall for one. All right? Don't. Please. Another one. Another type of thing that's going to lead to poor offset. Share location data used by stalkers and predators. All right? Many social media sites include location data by default, such as on photos or posts. This data can be used by stalkers, scammers, or even thieves to track your movements. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. When you take pictures with iPhones, doesn't it show the location on that picture if you hold it? I mean, what if a hacker gets that through an airdrop or something? Damn. Poor offset. All right, and certain apps, that's why I have this disabled. You don't want certain apps to know where you are and stuff like that. In certain scenarios, it will help, but such as photos and posts, that doesn't help. And for guys who are just joining the stream, I just added, let me show this real quick. For guys just joining the stream, this is what I showed earlier. I'm going to show it again. Remember what it said. Look what it said. Share location data used by stalkers and predators. What did I just pull up? Pop Smoke got murked for sharing his location, his home address on Instagram. All right? Beverly Hills, California. The ops pulled up and hit them with the blick. Guys, this is happening. How many times do I have to warn you guys? This is happening. Make sure you're not sharing your location data. Okay? Let's move on to the next slide. Data mining. All right? And I'm not talking about Minecraft, guys. So just put your pickaxe down, please. Data mining leading to identity theft. Scammers need surprisingly little information to steal your identity. And often, the starting point for identity theft can be publicly available information on social media. This is a really good point. Guys, dude, I took a class on this when it came to, I believe it was like an HR or social media class. Hackers could use data mining. They could mine data off of just apps and your identity, your history and stuff like that, and form a profile on you. And you were wondering, hey, I was looking at the P5 and stuff like that. I was looking at the P5, how to get the P5. And now you're getting ads for God of War Ragnarok. You're getting ads for Horizon Zero Dawn. You're getting ads for Spider-Man 2. Why? Because they're mining your data. Not only do hackers do that, companies and third-party applications. So please be careful what you're sharing on social media and what you're looking at on social media. Please, please. All right? Now, this is a controversial thing. Privacy loopholes. Exposing your sensitive information. What? Social media companies regularly change their policies and features, and some of those changes can cause serious data privacy issues. For example, in some cases, posts you share privately with friends or in private groups can be shared publicly without your permission. And if your friends don't follow the same stringent social media privacy setting that you do, this information can be accessed by anyone, even scammers and employers. Now, I'm in many chats, whether it's Discord, Telegram. Certain chats, hey, you can't even copy and paste. You can't forward stuff out the chat. But what if hackers or your own friend was able to screenshot and leak that information? These are types of loopholes people really don't think about. And it all comes back to the human element. All right? Weakest link. If we have a rat within our fortified kingdom, it's game over. He can start wreaking havoc from within. So you want to make sure your team, your peers are on point when it comes to cybersecurity. All right? Not just, okay, I got all the tools. I got my fortress to set up. But you got men in your fortress who have no OPSEC, poor OPSEC, putting notes in the pitches, flying them out. Yeah, we're over here. We're killing it. We got this set up. Poor OPSEC. All right? LinkedIn. Guys, shout out to LinkedIn. Fun fact about LinkedIn, it actually got me 2 jobs throughout my career, so I really appreciate LinkedIn. But There's some things I want. This is like a career advice I was told many months ago. Employers or recruiter evaluating your post based on your. Sorry, that's supposed to be post on. Let me read that again. Employers or recruiters evaluating you based on your LinkedIn post. I don't know why I have two base there. So what is this talking about? Your social media profiles. Guys, there's a lot of people in the stream right now. Whatever you post on social media, whether it be controversial, political, religious, and stuff like that, recruiters and companies could use that against you in the hiring process. Yes, it happens. It's unfair, but it is what it is. Guys, it is what it is. Let's say you're going to work. For example, I work for a woman-owned company currently at this moment in time. If I was on LinkedIn being a misogynist, bashing women, how would that look? How would that look pre-employment? I probably would have never got the job. How would that look after employment? Hey, you got to go, bro. That's against company culture. So you guys want to be very, very careful on what you're posting on social media because that could ruin your hiring process and your career outlook. All right, let's read this fact right here. Your social media profile may seem personal, but 70% of employers say they use social media to research candidate during the hiring process. Fun fact, this current job I'm at right now, I got it through LinkedIn. Real talk. I'm being honest with you. Through LinkedIn, through a DM. Being honest. Went through the DM. You want to joke? Here you go. That's it. That's the good side. Flip side, oh shoot. Why is Billy posting that? Why is he posting that? We don't want to work for you anymore. And then that's when you get laid off. Now, for the guys who just joined the stream, I'm going to show you this article that I brought up earlier today. Check this out. Apple contractor lost her job a month after her TikTok post on a company offices went viral, report said. This is post-employment. She's sharing pictures. Hey guys, I'm in the office. That's the data room. That's that. Hackers are saying, companies like, no, you got to go. And she lost her job. Because why? I got over 400,000 views. Hackers could use that and maliciously attack the company. So this could be post-employment or pre-employment. You guys got to be careful. Let's read on. Even worse, 57% say they found content that caused them not to hire a candidate. You know what? I saw your recent post on LinkedIn. I don't like that. Sorry. We're going with other candidates. You're not the selected one. Better luck next time. Guys, don't risk it. That's why I don't even post on social media. I'm going to be honest. Only time I'm posting if something crazy happens, if I get a new cert or new job. Other than that, I'm not posting none of my opinions on LinkedIn. The opinions, they stay on the dark. They stay privately. All right? Because I know they can be used against me. And now, let's say I get big in the future. Now you got people using clips from 3 years ago. Hey, remember when you said that? Remember when you said this? And I lose my job. Think about that. Really harken on that, guys. All right? Let's go to the next post. Cyberbullying, online harassment. For guys who are just coming into the stream, if you guys didn't know, we talked about a certain thing. Let me get that right here. We talked about sextortion. I'm not going to go through it again. I'm going to just briefly bring it up. This goes into cyberbullying, cybercrime. Hey, Timmy. You're so hot. Thank you. I love you so much. More blank pics? Are you serious? Guys, cyberbullying, cybercrime. Be careful. And online harassment as well. For kids, teens, and even adults, social media could be a source of bullying and emotional and psychological attacks. A public account gives cyberbullies easy access to target you with messages and malicious posts, as well as access to your personal information. Guys, this is very important. You want to make sure, especially, I talked to the parents earlier in the stream. Watch what your kids are posting online. You know, try to monitor in that because it could be a source of bullying. And you're going to wonder, hey, why are your kids so depressed? Or why is she so emotional? Why is he so psyched out? Because he's getting cyberbullied. All right, so please be careful on what you're posting or what you're accessing online. Okay? Go to the next slide. We talked about the romance scams, all right? The pig butchering scams. All right, romance scams on social media. Fraudsters create fake social media profiles to try to lure you into a fake online relationship. Guys, I know it's 2023. You know, People, I don't know if people are seeking relationships or not. I don't really follow that too much. But for those who are, you might get desperate. You know what? I'm going to hop on Tinder just like Divya. All right. And see if I can find the one. Okay. Guys, don't risk it. Please be careful. All right. Have control over your members. Okay. Fraudsters create fake social media profiles to try to lure you into fake online relationships and then ask you for cash and gift cards or personal information. Romance scammers on social media can use your personal information to craft the perfect scam designed to ensnare you. Guys, and this could go deep and deep. You really want to be careful on what you're placing on social media. Hackers could use this. And guys, we have this all. Guys, think about this. If you go to, for those who watch, a lot of manga and stuff like that, you're going on some wacky sites. When you look at the ads, be honest, most of the ads are sexual. Let's keep it above. Why? That's to play on your emotions. All right? And then you click on it. Now you got a freaking Trojan on your thing. You got malware. Hackers will use this. They'll probably put a beautiful person, male or female, and try to hit you up. Oh, wow. He's hitting me up? Oh, gosh, she's hitting me up? I'll do anything for you. Be careful on these romance scams. All right? This is part of social engineering. It all follows back to cybersecurity and OPSEC. All right? So, and these are the sources for today. All right, so that was a slide on OPSEC. That was some good stuff. So luckily, we got some time to spare, which is good. We're going to try to hit a lab, pen testing lab, Academy by TCM Security. So make sure I don't have, let's hit this lab. I'm going to load up my Cali box. How'd you guys like that? I had a real fun time researching that. That was a really good. So, and, what really spawned the OPSEC thing was what happened with Pom Pom Purin. His OPSEC was kind of lacking, which led to his capture. All right. So we're going to pwn this box, Academy, exclusive box by TCM Academy. And we're going to break it down into edible concepts. All right. Drink real quick. You guys want to get a water break? Snack break, go ahead. We're gonna hit this box. All right. Excuse me. Keep this tab open. Let's go to my Notion notes. Let's log into my Cali box. Man, it's been a while since I hit this keyboard. Guys, I'm about to hit this thing. We're about to do it. All right. We got Notion. So today, for those joining in now, we just finished OPSEC, the whole stream. Or not the whole stream, but the whole PowerPoint guide. If you guys want to scroll back, rewatch the stream, go ahead. Right now, we're going to pwn a box. We're going to be pwning Academy. All right, which I have the walkthrough right here. And I'm going to take it slow with you guys. So this is my Cali box. This is my target box we're going to be using for the lab. These are my notes to keep me on point. I like taking verbal notes. There's over like 25 steps. So we're going to get to it. Academy is a Linux box that is exploitable. But how we're going to exploit it, that's how we're going to get into today. So we're going to be using the hypervisor VMware. This is the free version. And we're going to be loading up this box right here, Academy. All right. Linux, I'm going to show you guys some tips. I'm going to break it down as basic as I can, especially as a beginner. So I'm going to put this over here while this Cali box or Linux box. Okay, right here. It's asking for the login. The login is root. Oops, I'm not even clicked in. Root. Password TCM. Bam. We're in the box. Now, this is something that I had to do more research on. I didn't understand at first. Now, if you do an IP, I think it's an IPA, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys look right here, it doesn't even have an IP address, a private IP address. Let me actually make that up. It just has a loop back, and then that's it. So there's no way for me to attack it from my Cali box. What do I need to do? And this is something I went throughout, outside the course of material to research. I have to run the Linux command DHCP client. What does that mean? Guys, if you came from last night's stream, we talked about DHCP. We talked about why it's important. This all plays together. Networking and security plays together. Now, DHCP, for guys who don't know, is a protocol that automatically assigns IP addresses to hosts on a network. All right, and there's definition right there. Protocol that allows a host to contact a central server which maintains a list of IP address, which may be assigned on one or more subnets. That's DHCP in a nutshell. Now, what you want to do on this Kali Linux box, you want to run that command, DH client. Once you run that command, now it's going to kick off the DHCP server. And now, there we go. Now this box should have an IP address. So we're going to type in IPA again. And we're going to see if this box has an IP address. Let me actually move it over here. Acting real funny. Scroll down. There we go. Right here. We have a look at INET. We have an IP address. So DH client worked. All right. And that's all because of DHCP. So let's actually load up my notes. I want to make a separate. Yeah, let me make a separate note for it. Let me load up my Kali box. Actually, it's already up. Open folder. I'm going to go to my documents. And let me see if I could copy and paste this template and place it in this folder. I want to show you guys something real quick, because I want to make sure I take it slow with you guys who are watching. All right. So we're going to pull it in Academy. And we're going to... Oh, I can't paste it here. That's unfortunate. I'll just open it from here, guys. Don't worry. So let's open this up in Cherry Tree. All right, so there we go. It's in Cherry Tree. So we got the IP of the target box. So we're going to go over here, edit this node, and put the host IP so we don't forget it. So when we're attacking it. All right, 109.134. Bam. Now, what I want to do before we really start attacking it, load up a terminal. Can we ping the target box? Ping. I have the IP address on my right. 192.168.109.134. And yes, our target box can reach our victim box. That's good. So we can minimize this. Have it running in the background. That is good. All right. And this is some notes you should be taking when you're pwning box. So we're going to do a Control-L. Erase that. And there's the syntax. This is what I talk about. So now, first part of enumeration, and shout out to the pen testing dudes. You want to, first part of pen testing, you want to enumerate. So we're going to enumerate this. Let's run an Nmap scan. We're going to run an Nmap scan, -A. We're going to get everything. T4, increase the thread counts. Oops. Make sure we get high speed. -P-. We want all ports. And then we're going to put the actual target box. No, I actually forgot it, to be honest, so I got to load it up again. Right here. 109.134. Double check my work. So we're running Nmap on it. So while Nmap is running, I'm going to go to my notes. And when we get our results for Nmap, I'm going to paste it here. Guys, oh, damn, that was fast. That was fast as heck. So we have our Nmap results. I'm going to copy this. Shift-Control-C. Paste it in my Cherry Tree notes. So that's there. That's there. So let's take some time. Let's actually look through our findings. All right, we got FTP server, which is open, which if you guys came from the networking course, or actually I'll just show you guys this. Let's do FTP. And this is why I like using Notion. And it should have, you can look up your ports and protocols. FTP, what the heck does that mean? What was it? Port 20, right here. File transfer protocol. So there's probably going to be some documents here. So that's a good way to really look up your notes. So let's go back to our Academy notes back here. So FTP is open. 21. Seems like anonymous logins are allowed. That's cool. That's cool. Secure shell is open. Very interesting. Web traffic, port 80. HTTP is open. All right. This is some good stuff. This is some good info we're having. We already put this in our Cherry Tree note for documentation purposes. All right. Just to recall back. All right. And then from there, since the web server is open, we're going to copy the IP, and we're going to see if we can pull it up on the website. So we're going to do Control-Shift-C, open up Firefox. I want to see if it gives us a default homepage. And it's actually funny I'm doing this. I actually did, and it does. It gives us a default Debian homepage. Now, if you have this tool installed called Wapalizer, it could give you some more info on, what the site's running. It looks like it's using Apache as a web server. PHP, guys, and I took notes on this. What the heck is a PHP? Because I was confused. I'm like, what is this stuff? PHP, right here. So PHP, so Apache's a web server, which we got right there. PHP, which is right here, stands for Hypertext Preprocessor. It's a general purpose scripting language geared towards web development. So this is good information to take down. I could control screenshot this and post it in my cherry tree notes, and we could come back to that later. Knowing that it's built on, or the programming language is using PHP, we could possibly use some malicious exploits to that. So we're going to go to our port 80 tab, and actually, let me paste this down here. I do want to get a screenshot of the actual site. Let me actually screenshot this. Oops, wrong command. And I want to post that in my notes. Just for documentation purposes, showing, hey, it has a live, oops, I spelled that wrong, live web page. All right. I spelled web page wrong. And put that there. Bam. The notes are kind of cluttered, but it is what it is. We're moving at this fast pace. Okay. And these are the WAPalizer and output, I should say. Okay. Sweet. All right. So we got the web page. That's cool. That is cool. Now let me scroll up. Make sure we're doing this in order. Also going back to the notes or the nmap, if you notice that the FTP server, it looks like it has a file on it. Note, guys, we're gonna see if we could grab that, and we're gonna be using some Linux commands to grab that file within Note. All right. Now let's use FTP, and we're gonna try to get into this document. As you can see, I have my notes. Actually, I didn't even have to switch pages. I actually had a definition right here, guys. This is why it's important to take notes and document stuff. FTP is a network protocol used to transfer files. So we're gonna get that note file and see what information we could get from it. All right, so this is a command we're going to be using. Let me open up a new tab, Control-Shift-T. We're going to be FTPing into the IP address of the attacker box, which is, obviously I don't have it down, right here. So let's try to FTP into that server or this device. Let's see, 109.134. Okay, looks like I'm in. It looks like I'm in, guys. Let me just double check. Wait, am I actually? Hold up. Let me see. Let me actually put anonymous. See, this is a okay. I gotta actually log in. I'm in the FTP server. Run ls. There's the notes right here that we saw in our nmap scan. So now we're pivoting. All right. We got the external scans. We jump into the FTP server. It had anonymous login allowed, so we were able to get into there. Now we're going to see if we can extract this text file. Now, this is where it comes. This is where Linux command comes into play. So we're going to be using the command called, I believe it's get. So let's try get note.txt. Okay, man, I think it worked. So we got the notes. Let me go back to my Kali box. I'm going to leave nmap there. Let me open up a new tab. Let me see if we got the notes on here. Yeah, it's right here. So we got the notes. We just transfer it from the FTP server. Now it's into our machine. Now another Linux command is to use this cat. What cat does, it kind of outputs the file, what's in that file and stuff like that. So for example, note file is going to output the text within it. So let's do a cat on that. Bam. So we're getting more information, all right, on this box. So let's read this message. Hello, Heath. Grimmy has set up the test website for the new academy. So now we understand, okay, this is actually an academy website. We're getting more info. I told him not to use the same password everywhere. He would change it ASAP. Okay, good cybersecurity practices. Okay, I concur. I couldn't create a user via the admin panel, so I instead inserted directly into the database with the following command. So this is bad. This is, again, bad cybersecurity practices. All right, bad OPSEC, if you guys came from earlier of the course, So now we have info of the student's information. So student name, we have students, we have the student photo, password, and they all correlate with this. So the student ID, which is the regional number, student photo, which is blank because you can't really put a photo here. Password, which is right there. It looks like it's that looks like a hash. And student name, rumhom. So we're getting good information, pin code, all that good stuff. So there we go. Oh, look what we got right here. student regnal number is what you use to log in. Log into what? All right. So this, before we get into running Dirtbuster or enumerating the domains, or sorry, the domains, we're gonna have to, or directory, you have to say, let's crack that hash. So we're gonna use a built-in tool within Kali Linux called hash identifier. All right. There's many other tools to use, but I think this is a good one. Hopefully, did I spell that right? No, I did not. That was almost bad. Identifier. We're gonna run a tool called hash identifier to crack the hash we got right here. Now, this is some good intel that I'm gonna copy, and we're gonna add it to our cherry tree notes. I'm gonna put it under. You put it under findings, information disclosure. I'll name it as note TX. Bam. Guys, document your findings. Okay. All right. So we got the student number. So we got the login, we got the username, the password, we got it in hash. We need to crack it. So we're going to crack that, and then we're going to find a way to implement the password and all that stuff. All right. So let's get this hash. Where is it? I'm going to copy and paste this. Control-Shift-C. Hash identifier. All right. Now we're going to enter the hash. Control-Shift-V. All right. So it's cracking it. It's doing what it can. Let it run through its thing. So we got so it seems like an MD5, which is interesting. Actually, wait. We didn't even crack it yet. That was just to get the hash, what kind of hash it was. So it's the MD5. So I believe that's even weaker than SHA-256, if I'm not wrong. So we're going to see if we could use a word list to crack that. All right. And that's where hashcat comes into. So this was some good recon. Let me actually copy and paste that. Actually, no, I'm not going to copy and paste that because I'll just get the crack version. So we're going to run hashcat. So I'm going to open up a new tab, and we're going to run hashcat because I want to crack that hash we just got. It seems like an MD5 hash. So hashcat, the command is used, the tool is used to crack MD5. So that was the purpose of running that command. All right. So it looks like I already have pictures of it. If you click on this guide right here, it will give you the command all the way down here. So actually, I could probably just copy this if I'm not mistaken. So let me copy this, put this back here, and paste that. All right, there we go. So I got that there. And then with that, let me actually go back to my notes. We should be able to crack the hash. Oh, let's see. Did I put the hash here? Hash. Oh, wait. I don't know if I added the hash. Let me just look at my notes real quick. Make sure I'm doing everything right. Okay. Let's run this real quick. Oh, shoot. Okay. I see my error now. All right. So let me follow my steps. Have some mercy on me. It's been a while since I did this box. All right, utilize hashcat on your host machine since it uses GPU. And this is actually a fun fact. Right now I'm on a VM, as I told you guys. So it's going to be using CPU. It's better to use this tool on your actual host machine. GPU, I have a graphics card. I have the GeForce RTX. Kind of outdated, but it'll be quicker in my, cracking these passwords. Now I got to make sure. Let me actually do a locate. I got to make sure I actually have this freaking file. Word list. So I do have it right here. Okay, I'm just looking over my notes. Mousepad. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, okay. I see where I messed up. Guys. Let me get the hash right here. Copy that. I was supposed to put the hash in the mouse pad. This is why it's important to take notes. Although I did this box like a couple days ago, it's important to take notes so you understand exactly what you're doing. So as I did it before, it's already here. So all I'll be doing is just that. Bam, the hash is there. I'm just going to remove that. So now that I got the hash there, now we could crack that hash. Sorry, guys. So let's do that again. This was a placement for the hash. So let's actually put hash txt. This should, oh God, I almost messed up. Hash is txt. Let's try this out. Oh, what? It still didn't work. Interesting. Let's see what we're doing wrong here. User said wordless rock you. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me do it in root. That could be my error real quick. So I'm wondering why that directory is not working. Interesting. Hashcat. I'm gonna try to run that command again. No file and directory. Oh, wait. But then why is there? Interesting. I'm gonna try one more time. If that doesn't work, we're just gonna move on. So I know we're running out of time, unfortunately. I should really try. Let me try this one more time. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I'm not cracking this thing. Interesting. The output's supposed to look something like this, and I'll just copy this and just show you guys on another notepad. Let me actually copy this right here. Control C. And I'm going to open this up in, let me actually open up in the terminal. We're going to do mousepad ampersand. So what I wanted to show you guys was something like this. Screenshot. The command was supposed to run. I'm not sure why it didn't run. Hashcat-m-0-hashtxt. And it was supposed to crack that hash that we had found using counting out the notes txt. So the password was right here. It's right here, student. All right. Unfortunately, I didn't get to show you guys how that came about, but luckily I took notes, so we had the password right here. So with that information, now that we have the username and password, what can we do to further log in? We need to find the actual site. So this is where we're going to use a tool called Derb. I actually have notes on it. Derb, quick documentation on it, is a thing to scan web servers for directories. Guys, if you remember, this is a web server. This target box we're attacking is a web server. I'm going to keep it up and running. So we're going to use Derb, directory buster, against it. Okay? So let's run that command. Sorry if I'm opening up many tabs. I just don't want to get too lost. I'm not a fan of Derb. I mean, there's other cool tools out there. It's just, it doesn't really satisfy me, if that makes sense. We'll see if it redeems itself. I'm gonna run Derb again, and I'm gonna see if I could get some. So it's running right there. Cool. At least that ran. Unfortunately, so while that's running, let's see what it. So it's getting, as you can see, it's getting these directories. So it looks like we have, and I'm gonna just click one of them while it's logging in. I'll just copy this. Again, it's going really fast. I'm gonna let it do this thing. Let me see if we can access one just for fun. Click that. Okay, we don't have permission, but look, we got information right here. Look what kind of, it's running on Apache 2.438. All right, on port 80. So this is some good information. Obviously, we don't have permission to watch or get into that. So we're gonna copy that, and we're gonna put it under our information disclosure box. Stuff that we found that shouldn't be publicly accessible from the internet. You know, assuming if you're on the network. So let's check out our Derb. Derb is still going. So while that's going, because it's going to take a while, let's open up another tab. And I believe that's another directory buster we can run. And it's called FFUF. All right. And I took notes on this. FUF, let's just call it FUF, is a web fuzzer written in Go that allows typical directory discovery, virtual host discovery without DNS records, and get and post perimeter fuzzing. So we're going to use this tool while Derb is running simultaneously to get more directories. So I already had the output right here, which I'm just going to copy and paste to save time. Control C. And we're going to run, whoa, I did not want to run that. Let me see if I can Control L that. Oops. Let me Control L that. I did not. Actually, I was going to say, let's not use that tab. I'm going to go to a different tab. Did not mean to run that. I just wanted this command right here. Nothing more, nothing less. Copy. We're going to try again. There we go. That's all. So now fuzz is running. So we got fuzz and we got dir running. These are two directory busters. As you can see, it's still going. And that's why I talk about dir. You know, it's time consuming and just look at this. Like, I mean, yeah, these are cool directories, but and that's another one I can't think of at the top of my tongue. Oh, wow. Okay, look. Damn. Look. Fuff is already done. So we're just going to go with this one. We're going to see what kind of directories we got with this. So we got two directories. We got PHP My Admin and we got Academy. So I want to try out My Admin. See if we could get some info on that directory. Actually, yeah. Actually, let me see. PHP My Admin, which was this one. Remember the username we had? Did I write that down? I think I did write it down. Yes. We're going to see if this works. Student number. But it doesn't make sense. Would this make sense? Remember, this is an academy. So why would this work here? So I'm not even going to bother with that. So we're going to try the other directory. It says academy. Let's copy that. I just caught myself. There shouldn't be no reason to bother with that. That's PHP Miami. A student should not have access to that. So we're going to paste that there. Wow, guys, look what we found. Okay, so we found an online course registration portal. This is some good stuff. So we're getting somewhere. Okay. Now it says enter the reg number. So this is the screen we're supposed to be on. If you guys remember from our notes from Chelsea, the reg number is what we used to log in. All right. So the reg number was, I believe it was this one. So let's copy that. Control Shift C. Okay, and then the password, if you guys remember from our, obviously I couldn't crack it due to technical issues, but let's see if I do have it here, right here. I do have the notes from when I did crack it. That hash, you guys remember that hash? All right, that's the password right here. So we're gonna take the password, copy. Whoa, you know what the heck? Let me do Control-Alt-Delete. I'll just type it in. I don't know what the heck it copied. And it looks like we're in. So we're in the student portal. We are Rumham, which if you look at our notes, that was the student name. So we're in the portal. Okay, let's see what we could. Let's enroll for course. Actually, hold on. Enter PIN code. Was there a PIN code for a course? 77. I'm curious. What kind of course is? I mean, this will obviously trip off the thing. Let's see, 777. Course enroll. Oh, wow. This is super cool. We're not going to do that. We're here to gather some information. We're here to root the machine. Enroll history. Change password, log out. So we don't have root. We don't have cred. So what can we do from here to further our ability to get root and cred of this machine? Well, remember what I told you guys earlier? How the site is running off, is scripted using PHP? We could possibly find a PHP exploit and running against the site. Have the site run it. We're going to see how we're going to do that. All right. We're going to go to my notes just so we can put you guys on game. All right. So let's abuse the upload feature right here. Guys, if you use the upload feature, like let's say if I want to put a picture. Do I have a picture on file? Yeah, let's put this picture on here. Open. Update. Bam. Now, as you can see, open link in new tab. My picture is here. Now, if we could use that feature to upload pictures, why can't we use it to upload malware or exploits? You know? So we're going to abuse the upload feature. Now, remember, and I took notes on it, and this is what I mentioned earlier in the stream, or just now. It's running on Apache. That's the web server, which Apache uses PHP scripting language. So we're going to see if we can find a PHP script to use against this site. So we're going to go to GitHub. I already have it linked here. This is a PHP reverse shell. So guys who are new to this ethical hacking course, a reverse shell is when you have the target machine connect to the attacker machine. All right. So how are we going to get the target machine to connect to the attacker machine? We're going to show you that. this is it. We're gonna go to right here. I believe this is it. Go to the raw and run a Control A and copy. All right. Once you copy that, that's the script, and we're gonna manually change it so it could fit our situation. All right. So let's go down to the notes. What we're gonna go to the tally box. Let me see. Is Derp still running? Okay, it looks like Derp's done. But we're gonna go to the Cali box. Let me actually ls to the lab section. I want stuff all the way on here. ls academy. All right, so we're in the academy section. Okay, so we're gonna make we're gonna edit the script. So you can do this two ways. You can do mousepad or you can do nano. Nano's a little bit cleaner. So run nano shell. Oops, I'm spelling that wrong. .php. And obviously I did it before, but this should be blank, and then that's when you paste that the raw data you got from GitHub. See, it's the same thing. Once you paste it there, what you want to do, you want, as the instruction says, change this. This is the IP. What is this IP? I know I didn't show you guys this IP. Let me show you what this IP is. And we could close out an before I close out a nano, I want to show you guys what this IP is. Run an ifconfig. I spelled that wrong. ifconfig. Look at that. That's the target IP. The 192.168.109.128. 192.168.109.128. So we're gonna change that so it could connect back to us. All right, that's the reverse shell. So we got the script already done. We're gonna do a Control X. So we got the nano script, or we got the shell PHP script. Cool. Now what we want to do to make this reverse shell work, we have to we gotta run ncat. Or yeah, to make sure we're opening our port so we can listen in on this communication targeting through us. So we're gonna do a Control C. NC, short for netcat. Now you guys may be, and actually let me show you this. I'm gonna do an ncat-h. I'm gonna be using 4 letters. I'm gonna be using N, which is numeric IP address only, no DNS. V, make sure it's verbose. You can do VV to make sure it's super verbose. L, to listen. I want to listen to this communication. When we launch this exploit on the Academy side, I want to listen for Academy when they come to me, if that makes sense. And P, which is, where is it? Right here, port. All right, so let's run this command. NC dash NVLP. We can do any port. We're just going to do port 123. Doesn't matter. Bam. So my machine is listening. All right, I'm listening. Is Academy there? So I'm going to have Academy reach out to us. So how are you going to do that? How are you going to have a website reach out to your target machine? Well, with the shell PHP script. Watch this. So this is super cool. We're going to go back to the website. Actually, let's have this right here. We're going back to the website. Remember how we upload the image? We're going to upload the script, which I have. Where is it? Desktop. I think I have it on here. Academy. Right here. Open that bad boy up. And let's hit it. You guys ready? Go. So uploading it runs the script. So let's check our Cali box to see if we have received or if we were listening. Oh, there we go. Bam. We got the reverse shell, guys. We got the reverse shell. Let's see if we can run some. Yep. Bam. Woo. We got that reverse shell. So now we could do some commands. Actually, hold on. Let me see. Who am I? So I'm just the website. I'm not root. So we still got more pivoting to do, which is cool. It's okay. So we're going to pivot. So now there's a tool called LinPs. I had trouble running this myself. But watch, this is going to be super cool. Watch this. So let's see. We're going to make a transfer directory. Excuse me. Control tab. Oh, whoa. Not control tab. On here. Control T. And I think I already have one up. Yeah. So there get a CD to that one. Bam. So from here, you're gonna make a, which I already did, make a control transfer directory, ls, but first you gotta download line speed. And I don't even believe I added it. Oh, it's right here. Go to line speed, go to the GitHub. All right. And then download the, how did I have it? Let me see how I had it in my notes. Go here, line speed base, sh, and raw. I had to make sure I add that because sh and raw. That was kind of confusing how I found it the first time. Right. Is that it? I'm not sure what the code is, but for time's sake, we're going to skip that since we only got 10 minutes left. So once you get the raw code, you're going to do the same thing we did with, actually, I don't even think you have to edit it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't think you have to edit it. So once you get line speeds, put it in the transfer folder, because we're not going to run it. You run line speeds on a host you want to, on the current host you want to enumerate. So we're going to transfer that to the website, which we have a listening port on it. We actually have, and I'm going to show you guys, we're in the website right now. Who am I? Website. So we're going to try to transfer that to that website. So how we're going to do that? Watch this. We have to turn this folder into a website or a web server. So this is how you do that. It's a Python command. Python 3 -m http .server 80. Bam. I just launched my server. Now, for more information on this, I do have on how to create a Python server. There's links right there that goes into it. So now we have a server. And just to verify, if you guys remember my IP, which I don't know where the heck I put it, right here, we're going to see if my thing actually turned into a server. Oops, I didn't copy that right. Control C, go to Firefox, and paste it. Bam, it's a server. Dude, it's a server. So now this lens piece that we're going to be using to download that program to run on the host. So let's get it. That's super cool, really cool. So let's go back to the terminal on the, there we go, on the actual website, and we're going to see if we could download linpiece, throughout the folder. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go on to the temp folder, and I have notes on it. This is a folder used to, put some device in there. Device to storage. So we're going to do a cd temp. As you can see, it is running the temp. What's in here? Nothing. We're going to try to download it from here. So this is where we're going to use the wget command. All right, I already have it copy and pasted here. Let's see. Oh, whoa. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's not good. Let me actually erase that. I wonder if copy and paste actually works on this. Let me try one more time. Control V. It does not work. So we're just going to type it out. wget http. So what we're doing, we're having this website request the lens piece from my other website. //192.168.109. All right, 128 line piece or lin piece, however you want to say it. That should work. So we got the file. Let's double check. ls. Bam. Let me try pdw. We're in temp folder. We just downloaded ls or linpiece. Now we run the command from here. All right. Now I've been having trouble running this command, but before we run the command, I'm so glad I took this note down. You have to make it executable. So we're gonna run the command cmod change cmod, and I have notes on it. It's to make the thing executable. Cmod plus x, meaning executable, line piece .ch. So now it's executable. We can run it. Now to run it, we're gonna have to click do / and let's run it. Hopefully this works. I was having trouble with this earlier this week. I really want to see this work. If not, I do have notes past it. Damn. So it didn't work. I mean, this is basic information about the server. Hosting Academy, writable full. But my lim piece didn't work, unfortunately. So we had two things that didn't work: cracking the hash and line piece. Well, but we're getting better, guys. We're getting better. And then from here, let's see. Do I have enough time to show you guys that? I'll show you guys this. Let me see if I can quickly run this command. And this is something you'll find with. I don't think I can paste it. Why is it copying that command? I might not have time to run this command. Let me see if I can quickly run it. Copy, paste. Okay, I did have time to run it. So I can quickly show you guys this. So this command you only get when limpiece actually works. It pretty much goes into, it's pretty much a config file. And in this config file, it has users and it has their creds. So what we could do, we can now pivot into his his account. So let's go to our, I'm actually copy that. Let's actually pivot into his account before we close this lesson, just to end off on something good. Control T, we run SSH. This is where SSH comes into. Remember, if we look at the Nmap scans, SSH was enabled right here, secure shell. So we're gonna close off with this. We're gonna try SSH into his account, which was Grimmy at the website IP. Let's see if we could jump in there. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. Yes. Password, remember, it was that other one we copied. Bam, we're entered. So we just secure shell into Grimmy's account. All right. LS, let me see what directory I'm in. Current working directory, home Grimmy. Who am I? Oh, spelled that wrong. Who am I? Grimmy. So we managed to get this far into his account. All right. So I guess we'll close it off here. Fortunately, I couldn't show you guys the rest of the lab, but pretty much what we're going to do, this config file you see right there. Actually, let me cat back up sh. Oh, it looks like it's already. So pretty much with that, is it already? Okay, I didn't really. So with the config file, what we were going to do with it, we're gonna actually throw another reverse shell code to have it come back to us again. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I don't know if I can fit it within the next minute, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's actually. Let me try this real quick before we close out. I want to try this. NVLP port 80 a. All right, just in case. Just shooting my luck because it looks like it's already configured. I don't know if it saved from last time. Probably did. But we're gonna see if it reaches out. If it doesn't, it's whatever. But now, oh damn, yeah, the stream's about to close out soon. Oh, type LS. Oh, hey Douglas. Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry for missing that message. That's Eustace Douglas. Shout out to him. How did I miss that message? I'm curious. Thank you, Eustace. Yes, type LS. Oh, okay, cool. Guys, we managed to get root right when the stream's closing. Who am I? Root? Guys, we're root. We are root. Oh, there's a flag here. Hold on. I was about to close this machine down. Wow, was not expecting that during the stream. Bam, congrats, you rooted this box. Looks like this CMS isn't so secure. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any issue, please let us know in the course Discord. Happy hacking. We rooted the machine right when the stream's about to end. That's some crazy stuff. Oh, woo! Let's go. Crazy stuff. Wow. Don't know how that happened. But no. Appreciate you guys coming into the stream. I mean, we're about to close in like 30 seconds. Does anybody have any questions before we close out? What an amazing stream. What the heck? Wow. So that was good. Again, you already know how we're going to close out tonight. We're going to be playing the P5, so get ready for that. If you guys want to add me, feel free to. Gamertag Writerly, WRITERLY. It's also my Discord name and most cyber groups. But yeah, I think we're done. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks, Douglas. Thank you for watching, bro. Appreciate it, man. I look forward to speaking with you again, man. Until next time, you guys take care. All right? Peace.